Hi, I'm Lillian, and I talked with Pastor David Day about his mission trip to Uganda. Listen on to see what I had to ask. Why did you decide to go to Uganda?
Never personally been on a foreign mission trip or out of the country. I've done things like the Salkehatchie camp or camps here, things of that nature, more local missions. Our youth and children's ministries director, she and her family went to Uganda and adopted a little girl by the name Lydia. And Lydia had been abandoned by her mother, they think, and found in a pit latrine. She was about 6 or 8 months old at the time, which is one of the places we went and visited when we were in Uganda. And the first time I laid eyes on Lydia and I heard that story, my heart was broken. And I immediately felt a call to help those in Uganda as an individual and as a church and country.
Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
Can you tell me some of the things that you did on your mission trip?
Well, I personally was involved in a pastors' conference over in Uganda in the capital, Kampala. We were actually located out in the bush in the village known as Nakalanda. And but we had to travel into town to the pastors' conference. Helped with our team. We had a team of 11 to do a vacation Bible school. They have a school which is part of the mission there called Eagle's Nest Ministries, and they have a school and a medical clinic that they support. And and the school has about 200 children, 200 to 300 children. So we did a 2-day vacation Bible school with them, and we did work in the clinic. It was the 1 day maybe, and we helped do some painting on the facilities there. They're building.
Well, all of this is so hard to imagine. So, what was the highlight of your trip?
I would have to say one of my highlights, because it's kind of hard for me to narrow it down to just one, was meeting this little boy when we were doing the vacation Bible school, whose name was Stephen. And when those children are at school, it gives them a life, better than what they normally know otherwise at home. And so for about 3 hours, we did the vacation Bible school, and an hour or so of that was playing out on the field, throwing frisbee, throwing footballs, playing soccer, skipping rope, just various things like that. Well, I got into throwing frisbee with these guys, and they range anywhere from probably 4 or 5 years old up to high school age. And so these guys, these little boys were probably around 6 to 8 years old. But Stephen had the most beautiful smile on his face, and we played frisbee till I couldn't hardly throw the frisbee anymore. And sort of made a connection there with the young boy and others, but him in particular, I don't believe he had any shoes on. They have uniforms. Well, I made that friend, but I didn't get to see him. I got on the motorcycle with my driver, and as we pulled off, I looked to my right, and there stood the little boy, Stephen, with that big smile on was one of my highlights. The Lord gave me a gift, going and coming. That was very, very special. I hope I'll get to go back over there one of these days and see that young boy again as a grown man, than it was or is.
Did you do anything else you'd like to tell my listeners?
Just thank you for listening, and if God gives you an opportunity to go to a place like Uganda or closer by where people are in need, don't hesitate for fear of whatever. Go. Step out your comfort zone, and you will better live the abundant life that Christ would have us all to live.
Thanks for being on the show.
You're so welcome, Lillian.
Wow, it sounds like David Day's trip to Uganda was absolutely unbelievable. I hope I can go to Uganda one day and do a mission trip just like him. For now, thanks for listening to I Had